The chaotic championship campaign continues apace, with more Easter weekend fun and games upon us. As the games fly by, the end of the season is well and truly on the horizon, and there are still many issues to decide in the EFL in the various divisions. But Sunderland's form has been consistently good throughout the course of the campaign, and their place in the end-of-season playoffs has now been rubber-stamped. Blackburn Rovers are seemingly settling for championship football once again next season after their promotion possibilities have stalled. John Eustace's departure perhaps didn't help, but the form was slipping even before then. They start today 7 points adrift with 9 points to play for. Just a bit of a chance taken there by Anthony Patterson, who I'm sure would tell you he had it all under control.
Yeah, I'd say from your goalkeeper, you probably want to see that once a season.
You can smile about it now. Brown back for Jones, who just kept on going, and Isidore hits it! And where's it going to end? In the gloves. Oh, Ballastov, who was delighted to plunge upon it eventually.
Just did enough, didn't he, with that first save. That probably took enough of the shot out of the power and to react afterwards. I have to say it's been a really, really good start from Sunderland, and you do wonder sometimes with the changes that have been made, how quickly will this side settle?
Bellingham wriggling free. Down he goes, and the advantage is played. And Sunderland for a moment thought they were in business. Most just stopped waiting, expecting the whistle to be blown. In the end, it was well fielded by the Blackburn Rovers goalkeeper. Watson on to Alan Brown, well forward, with no takers in the middle. Not as far as Bellingham, who seemingly thought about it and decided against it. Ball over will reach Brown. Towards Bellingham again, taken on by Alexic. It's up there to fight for. It was missed by Jones, much to the relief of Blackburn Rovers.
Barrow just makes enough of a challenge to stop that being 1-0. Just comes across in time. It takes a wicked deflection on the way up. Jones thinks he's going to have a little push in the back there, but I think it's just clever defending there from the fullback.
Back by Anderson and steered away by 09 to set Bellingham on his way. And now it's Watson with Isidore ahead of him. And here he is. And the block had to be made by Dominic Hyam, retreating madly for Blackburn Rovers there.
Yeah, really good play there from Sunderland on the counter-attack, and Blackburn overexposing themselves for the first time in this game because they've had a little bit of period now with the ball. He's done well.
Forward by Jones, looking for Isidore. Oh, he's gone for it! But it was well worth throwing a boot at that.
I don't mind waiting half an hour if a goal of that quality is going to happen. That's a really good run there from him. But that will require top quality technique, the highest order.
At Elland Road we've seen there's, of course, games up and down the country around the divisions that are key. Here's Woodrow on the spin, looking for Dolan, who finds a way through the crowd. And for all of Sunderland's attacking probing, it is Blackburn Rovers who hit the front after half an hour. They are in the mood after back-to-back championship wins, and didn't he take it well?
Well, it's an emphatic finish from him, one he certainly has enjoyed. Just in one of those games where you're kind of watching, you probably turn around and say, do you know what, I'm not surprised that Blackburn have found the back of the net, because There's only so many times when you lose that bit of quality within that final third that it's going to come back and hit you. So easy for Dolan to cut inside on that left foot of his, emphatically strike it into the top of the net.
Luke O'Nien. Oh, it drops for Jones, who snatched at it somewhat.
Just need a bit more composure there, the youngster. Just leaning back there, just probably needs a bit more quality with the timing of the shot.
Sunderland go again, 10 minutes into the second half now. Watson tempting it in towards Isidore. He keeps it alive at least for Sunderland. Watson, body's in the way. In from Alexic, and the header never sat down for Sunderland.
Moments in the game when you look back where you have to almost capitalise with something. Blackburn in this second half have just come out and been frustrating to play against. And this is where you have to kind of really capitalise on the opportunities and chances that you get. So it's a half chance. I mean, that's a really, really difficult header there.
Bellingham. Alexic. 3 to look for in the middle. And Bellingham roaming as well. And here's Watson. Just couldn't stab it past those in his way.
Bellingham's been positive with that forward pass into dangerous areas that allow players to get on that half turn like he just did there. Just open up small opportunities and small chances.
Away by Woodrow for Dolan, who's alone. It was just a little unfortunate. Brown. Alexic thought about hitting it first time, it didn't quite roll into his path, and as Toth wasn't totally convincing.
Certainly enough quality on Sunderland's bench to be looking at to bring players on. Good block again in the end. There with the challenge.
Good work by Alexic, and now Bellingham trying to find him all over again. Coming into it a little more in this second half. Might bounce for Isidore. Just dragged it instead of slotting it.
Joe Bellingham towards the end of that first half, where I felt that he needed to have more contribution within the game. So far in this second half, a lot has gone through him. The positive pass forwards, just one of those ones as a striker that just snapped at it. With that angle of the goal where his body was stopping to go there, so that's why he maybe had to go that side.
The fake. Picks out Bellingham. Now Rig. And it goes towards Isidore. Toth just gambled that it would drop into the gloves.
That's probably how the day's gone for them. Sunderland in front of goal.
Roberts. It breaks down, but it's a free kick.
I can understand Blackburn's frustration now. I'd say it's a soft foul to be given away.
Roberts never looked like hitting the target.
Yeah, just one of these days. I think it's going to be a cause of concern.
And that's it. 3 wins in a row for Blackburn Rovers. 3 defeats in a row for Sunderland. Valérien Ismaël's side have come to the boil with the season's end fast approaching. While it's no wins in 4 for the Black Cats, with the playoffs on the horizon. Tyrese Dolan the match winner, with Blackburn's only effort on target. Sunderland tried and tried, but just didn't really threaten. Rovers celebrate Well, their final position in the table is not something they alone can control, but they're doing their level best to finish the season on a high. Sunderland 0, Blackburn Rovers 1.